to our YouTube channel. Welcome to B Spice Agro-engineering Company, and our show is Agbato Adebola, head of operation. And I'm really excited to be back on here. It's been a very busy month for us. The last 2 months has been very, very busy and hectic, and I'm really sorry I could not even sit down to make videos. I'm sorry. A lot of people have messaged me, sent me WhatsApp message, email, and why you not dropping videos? Like, I'm sorry, I'll still drop some videos. So I'm really sorry. And also we have most of our clients. I think this is the period they all come back to Nigeria, or probably come back to their respective African countries to check up on their projects. So we've been traveling a lot, trying to meet some of our clients to help them to concretize and make sure things are working before they leave back to their respective countries. So this has been what we've been working on recently, and really happy and grateful that we are almost done with all of our projects, and that's why you are seeing me back here trying to educate our people more on fish production, fish feed, production, and every other thing you need to know about catfish nutrition. It's been not catfish alone, and tilapia and other culturable fishes. Now I think I should talk more on pangasius too, tilapia, and catfish. Basically these three things, and these three species of fish are what our topics will be based on. So from henceforth we should be dropping videos on that too. So thank you for following me. So on this episode, what I really want to just discuss is a very simple topic. Simple topic, and the topic is, what are those things that would not allow your fish, your catfish, your tilapia to grow, when it comes to feed formulation. In this episode, I'll be highlighting some of those factors that you really need to consider when making your own floating fish feed, so that your fish can grow optimally, so your fish can grow properly within a short period of time. So one of those things that you need to consider is the fiber content, the inclusion rate of your fiber content. If you don't get that, that is the amount of fiber content you need in your formulation. Understand? So this is it. Fish generally don't requires high fiber rich feeds. Your fish feeds, especially floating fish feeds, should not be very rich in fiber content. This is not good for fish. Yes, it might be good for poultry. Yes, it is. But for fish, it's a very different ball game. So when you are formulating a properly and a quality feed, then your fiber content, your fiber content should not exceed 7. Yes, from my own experience. You might have your other opinions, but what I've been using that has been working for me, I make sure that my fiber content in my feed does not exceed 7%. So in my formulation, the totality of my formulation, I make sure that the fiber content does not exceed 7. So people can still use 8, 9, 10, but me, I make sure that my fiber content in my formulation does not exceed 7. So why do some people have more than 7% fiber content in their feeds? Yes, for example, I traveled to a particular country, and the training they got was that if if you want to produce a floating fish feed, then you need to have high fiber content. Some people high fiber content rich formulation. Some people even produce feed that has fiber content of about 40%. Imagine that the 40% of your formulation is fiber. And such example of such fiber-rich ingredients are wheat offer, berry dry grains, they call it BDG, rice offer, grain offer, corn brown. All these things are offers. And why are they called offers? They are the non-essential parts of that particular crop. Anything that is offers means that's not the original. That's not no. This is just layman explanation. That's not the original crop. It's the offers, the non-useful parts. But because there's no waste in agriculture, we make use of all these offers to at least to aggregate and reduce our cost of production. But mind you, they are not major ingredients, especially for fish. They're not major ingredients. So that is why our advice, if you are using your extruder machine, and you have that knowledge that you need to add more fiber, more wheat offer, more rice brown before your feed can float, so that your feed will be light so that it can float. That is totally wrong. You understand? You can still have as low as 7% fiber content or fiber percentage in your formulation, and you will still have a floating fish feed, a perfect floating fish feed. Yes, I can guarantee you that. If it's not working for you, then contact me later. I'll tell you on what to do. Because see, let us don't be bamboozled. That is why most of you that are producing your feed by yourself complain of not having good growth rate at the end of the production. Yes, this is it. Because you want to produce floating fish feed, so you are not using more fiber. No, it's not going to work like that. It's never going to work like that. So my brothers and sisters, my fellow fish farmers, let's us consider using less fiber content in our fish feed formulation, so that we can have good and quality feed at the end of the production cycle. So thank you.